Inclusive Fitness by Gago Bagdasaryan and
Laura Khrayan. Gago, what exactly is inclusive fitness? I'm a little bit lost. Help me.
I will help you, Laura. Well, inclusive fitness is the fitness of an individual organism measured by the survival and reproductive success of its kin. Each relative being valued according to the probability of shared genetic information. Look at the zebra saying, "Hey, Bill, look at all these kids trying to learn about inclusive fitness."
Gago, can you please elaborate more for me?
Of course I can, Laura. Well, there are two important key points for inclusive fitness. The first one, as you can see, is kin recognition is not required. Crucially, there does not need to be a conscious awareness by the altruistic individual. In other words, it does not need to be able to recognize its kin or fellow gene carriers, although clearly if it can, then it will be even more successful. The second important key point is that all fitness is inclusive fitness. Whether you are talking about artificial or natural selection, individual or group selection, it all comes down to inclusive fitness. There once was a dude named William Donald Bill Hamilton who made the rule. And I know what you're thinking. What the hell is this rule? Well, let my partner Laura explain.
Okay, guys, let's talk about the rule. This is the extent which natural selection favors assisting family members depends on how related individuals are and how high or low the associated costs and benefits turn out to be. So, as you can see right here, R is the degree of the relatedness of two individuals. So R is higher whenever something is more closely related. Think about your siblings. If it's your brother or your sister, you guys are more related than if it was you and your cousin. So R is higher when something is more closely related, and R is lower when there's a distant relationship, when you guys are further apart. And then C is the cost to the individual if it risks the behavior represented as the probability it won't get reproduced. And then B, which is right there, is the number measuring the benefit of the altruistic act that it provides to the recipient. So just remember this, guys. R times B is greater than C. Awesome. Now you guys get it.
When Hamilton came up with inclusive fitness in 1964, he was thinking of reasons to explain why some animals seem to do things that benefited someone above themselves. Maybe he considered ant colonies where sterile workers labor endlessly to benefit the queen and the colony at large, without any hope of reproducing. Clearly, this contradicted the fundamental tenet of evolution and an organism's goal to live long enough to reproduce.
So what Hamilton did was he widened an organism's urge to include behaviors that would enable the passage of genes closely related to it. What this means for an animal is that first they have to protect themselves, but will also protect their closest family members, such as the parents, siblings, because they share some of the same genes. Just compare yourself to your family members. What would you do? Under rare circumstances, its behavior will protect further relatives like cousins and parent siblings. When the cost doesn't outweigh the benefits, we observe a so-called altruism in many animal communities. This is much better explained by inclusive fitness.
But remember, kids, don't become mama's boys like those two losers up there.